Friends, welcome to another great day of online learning in your house. Today is Tuesday. Make sure you check those week at a glance to know when you have class and get to those live links. Have a great day, Lions!
Oh, I didn't see you there. Welcome to my kitchen. Today is National Vanilla Cupcake Day. They have been made since 1796. I know, and they're still a favorite dessert today. Oh, I have one more announcement. We have some birthdays today. If you would like to wish them a happy birthday, please do. Another great way to say happy birthday, send an email or say happy birthday to them in class. Now, I'm gonna have a cupcake. On to the birthdays!
Hi, I'm here today with your What Do You Think? Here's the object. Do you have any idea what that is? I'll be back to show you what it really is.
Paper's terrible and Velcro's a ripoff, but Dynamite's a blast.
Students, this is the time where we take a moment to center ourselves with a mindful moment. Watch the next video and take some deep breaths.
Join the Lion Book Club. Are you a Warrior Cat fan, or do you prefer Wings of Fire? Maybe you really like dystopian novels. Do you seek out long series of books? No matter your book genre or series preference, we hope to see you at the meeting today. The Lion Book Club will meet on Tuesdays from 3:30 to 4 p.m., and the first meeting is today after school. Join the Google Classroom page for the club to access the Zoom link. Here's the classroom code: lowercase y, p, 2, j, I, q, m. We will discuss books we enjoy, put forth ideas of books we should read, and then vote to see which book we'll read next. Have Lion Book Club questions? Reach out to Mr. Volk at david.volk@camus.wednet.edu.
I'm back. Do you know what that object was? Here it is again. Here it is. It's a Lego piece. Bye.
Hey Lions, Wednesday is Veterans Day. We should recognize our veterans because the reason that you are able to go home, eat, sleep, play games safely is mainly because of them. Recognizing them for a day is the least that we can do. I personally think they should get a month of recognition because they are willing to risk their lives to protect us and all we stand for. Veterans Day is important to me because I know a lot of people that have served. I have a grandpa and an uncle that served in the Air Force, a neighbor that served in the Marines, and I know many more. Thanks to all you that shared pictures, videos, and information about veterans that you know, we have made a slideshow to honor these veterans. Enjoy the show. Scott, why did you join the military, or what made you decide to join the military?
I was 24 years old at the time, and I thought, well, the military has always seemed interesting to me, and if I'm going to do it, I should do it before I get too old to do it. So it seemed like an adventure, something interesting.
You joined the Marines. What made you decide that you want to join the Marines rather than the Air Force or Navy?
Impressionable young guy, and you see commercials that make it seem like they're the toughest branch. And I don't know. I figured if I'm going to join the military, I might as well test myself as hard as I can. And
What rank were you in when you left the military, Marines?
Sergeant.
So what do you do for a living now?
I'm a policeman in Camas.
Are you happy you ended up joining the Marines, or did you wish you did something completely different outside of the military?
I'm glad I did. I don't regret it at all. I made a lot of good friends and had a lot of good experiences.
So when you enlisted in the military, what were your goals, or what did you want to accomplish?
I think my only real goal was to challenge myself. See if I could just get the most out of it that I could.
What was your most memorable experience when you were in the military?
Without getting too, graphic and detailed, which I'm not going to do with a young man for a school project. I guess I'd just say the experience of both of the deployments to Iraq combined. There's a lot of crazy, memorable experiences in both of those.
What would you say would be the part about the military? What would be the downsides of it?
You say the worst part?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of guys that were in all the same units that I was in and all the same places I was in, and they didn't really excel at all. And I don't know if they really took anything out of that experience. It's really an environment where you get out of it what you put into it. And if you just do the bare minimum and don't try to do, you don't try or put anything into it, you're not gonna get anything out of it.
The next question would be, if you're to join another branch of the military, which branch would it be and why?
There's things about each different branch that I think there's a cool job or a cool adventure to be found in every branch. If I would have been smart enough and had a little bit more foresight as a young man to kind of guide myself into from what I've seen to get to being a pilot, a lot of times you have to kind of prepare more beforehand and just you have to know a little bit more about it before you even get in. But I think being a pilot of anything would have been really cool, and obviously that could have been a big stepping stone for later in life.
What are some ways that civilians can honor current or former service members on Veterans Day?
Even a kid like you taking the time to ask me these questions is an honor. I know people have gotten really, really good about just saying thank you to guys and stuff like that. I know my dad and Mrs. Scott's dad were Vietnam veterans, and that was not the case for them. So society as a whole has gotten a lot better about, being nice to guys. And really, that's just walking up to a guy and saying something nice. That's all.
So last question.
Yeah.
You were, let's say, at a grocery store, and a little kid came up and asked you for one piece of advice. If they want to get into the Marines, what would you tell them?
I guess educate yourself with the jobs that are available in the Marine Corps. There's a lot of different jobs. They are, you know what I'm talking about? They call them MOSs. So educate yourself on the different jobs that are available, and talk to someone or multiple somebody who's been in the Marine Corps before. Be patient and get the job you want. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Alec Fraser. My dad was in 05 in the Navy, which is a commander. He got these coins for participating in various events, and I thought I'd just make this video to appreciate and acknowledge all the veterans on this day.
Gonna put on this, yeah. Okay, oh, stay strong. Okay, one side. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna take a break.
Yep, take a break.
Okay. Okay.
Hervé was in France. He was driving along a road and he sees this farmer wearing the jacket. So he pulled over and he says, "Hey, where'd you get that jacket?" And he kind of looked at it like, what do you want to know about this old jacket? He says, "Well, I found it in my farm over there." This guy was in his early 90s. He says, "I found it in my farm over there. During the war, the U.S. troops were coming through and they left it in my farmhouse." So he says, "Yeah, I only wear it to tend to my cows when it either rains or snows." So he hardly ever wore it, but thankfully, he brought it inside, which kind of preserved the jacket. Otherwise, if he left it in the barn, it'd probably be falling apart. And so he says, "Well, do you think I can buy it?" And he says, "Sure." So he offered him $15. A farmer accepted, and that's kind of how we got the jacket by chance. Yeah. So when Hervé got home, he kind of examined the jacket a little more and he saw a Japanese name on the back, and so he got really excited because he knew that jacket belonged to a 442 veteran. And so he was excited, but then he kind of came up with a bunch of dead ends trying to figure out who the jacket belonged to.
Oh, it does fit you.
It does fit him. Hervé, when he came to Seattle, he knew that we had the museum, so he brought a bunch of items that he's found out in the French mountainsides where the 442nd had been fighting. One of the items he brought back was a jacket that we believe is Albert's. And so this jacket, Hervé couldn't find any information on the veteran. So he hunted and hunted, couldn't find anything, so he brought it to Seattle, gave it to us for our museum. It sat in there for many years, well, since about 2015 or so. We did a bunch of background on the jacket. I have a friend that's a district attorney who's really good at finding things. He couldn't find any information on him. We had a new guy join the Vets Hall, Craig Daugherty, and he started digging into it. He had some friends at the records department, and he thought, well, I'll give it a try and see what I can come up with. And they hunted and hunted and hunted, and they looked up your guys' newspaper, the Star Bulletin, and they found a wedding announcement from Albert from 1952, I believe it was, when he got married. So we had a name. And so from there, we started researching. And it kind of went dead for a while, for about a year. And my wife and I and my son at the last minute decided to come here. And so I reopened, hey, let's try and find Albert again. So we started hunting and hunting, and Greg started calling the family, and one thing led to another, and here we are. We found the needle in the haystack. Okay. So a lot of times when I do this research on items that are donated to us, it usually ends up in a dead end. The vet has passed away, or I can't find him, or so this is really a miracle chance that we found him.
I respect our veterans because they put their lives in danger to keep our lives safe and to keep our country free.
That's it for today, Lions. Remember to show your pride. Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready? Begin.